What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugashu. We are back with another Musume video, and we are here to simply just go over the Biko Pegasus that was released last night. And after that, we'll just go over the comments. So, pretty simple video for today. But before we go over Biko Pegasus, if you guys do want to join the circle that me and a few other people from the comment section are in, the ID card for the circle should be on screen right now, so just simply search for it and it should be on automatic approval, so no need to worry about waiting for approval and all that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now we shall go over the Biko Pegasus here. Kind of weird that for a banner that they normally use as a bait banner for the CM specifically, didn't think they'd make Biko Pegasus a 2-star, because they even made Hishi Akabono a 3-star, and so it's kind of weird. And the fact that she is getting released, what was it, 10 days before the anniversary, it's kind of weird because I felt like she should have at least been released within the first year. But regardless, she is now here, and we don't, looks like, I guess because she's just a 2-star, they decided to just have everyone as a pity option, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, everyone has a pity option. That's kind of interesting. So it's kind of like you can pull for Biko Pegasus if you want, and if you do reach a P, you'll at least get a 3-star. But is it really worth it? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth spending 1,500 on a 10 pull when you don't even get a 3-star at all. Well, I mean, pretty sure you can off the general pull, but it's not even worth it. I'd rather just wait for the anniversary, and pretty much will most likely get Biko Pegasus off at least one of my pulls. So yeah, this is pointless. Don't know why they released her like this. She should have at least been a 3-star. At least that's what I think, because Hishi Akabono was a 3-star. But with that being said, here is Biko Pegasus at level 1 2-star. Kind of weird because I'm used to just talking about 3-stars, but she has 105 speed, 56 stamina, 105 power, 84 guts, and 75 wise at 5-star level 5. She is 136 speed, 73 stamina, 136 power, 109 guts, and 96 wise. For her aptitudes, she is a turf runner or turf racer, but you can train her for dirt. You just have to use the inheritance to bring up the E to an A if you can. For her distances, short and miles, just simply bring that B to an A. And then strategies, I'm gonna just say betweener because a lot of her skills are betweener related, but you can use her as a chaser if that's what you want to do. Now going into, and then her growth rate, she has at 10% on speed, power, and guts, which is not bad actually. I like that one also. But more on the speed power wise is more what I prefer, but guts is not bad. For her unique skills, let's go back to the 2-star version, because obviously once you get her to 3-star plus, it'll pretty much just be a better version of it. So let us go over the 2-star version of it. So this is Pegasus full power. If you overtook someone in the back of the pack during the second half of the race, then when there's less than 150 meters remaining and you're near the front of the pack, your speed will increase. 150 meters, that's cutting it pretty close. But there's the first condition where you have to overtake someone in the back of the pack during the second half, which will happen as a betweener. then you basically just get an increase in speed with 150 meters left near the front of the pack. And then for her 3-star version, I guess, it is Shippu Bakuso Pegasus Dash. If you overtook someone in the back of the pack during the second half of the race, then when there's less than 150 meters remaining and you're near the front of the pack, your speed will greatly increase. So that is pretty much just more speed out of it. You get her 3-star and above. Other than that, let's go over the innate skills. We have Position Swiper for betweeners. At a random point during the middle leg, if you're not in the front, your speed will slightly increase. Then we got Betweener Straights. For betweeners, slightly increases speed on straights, and then Draw Forward. I didn't click it. For short distance, if you're in the second half of the pack at a random point during the final leg, your speed will slightly increase and your acceleration will marginally increase. And then on to her awakening skills. At level 2, we have calculated preparations for short distance. At a random point during the middle leg, your acceleration and lane movement speed will slightly increase. At level 3, get quick and decisive. For betweeners, at a random point during the middle leg, if you're not in the front, your speed will increase. At level 4, we have sprinting gear. For short distance, at a random point during the final leg, your acceleration will slightly increase. And then at level 5, we have Jolt of Energy. For short distance, if you're in the second half of the pack, at a random point during the final leg, your speed will increase and your acceleration will slightly increase. All right. And then we shall go over the evolve skills now. So from, which one was quick and decisive again? I think it was this one. So from quick and decisive, it goes into Express Hero Arrives. For betweeners, at a random point during the middle leg, if you're not in the front, your speed will greatly increase. Conditions, seems like there's only one condition. So trigger the Hero on the Turf training event or get at least 5 speed type skills. Pretty simple. Right, there's only one condition. Yeah. There's only one condition. And then on to the second evolve skill, Jolt of Energy into Special Raiden Kick. For short distance, if you're in the second half of the pack at a random point during the final leg, your speed will increase and your acceleration will slightly increase. Condition 1, win any graded short race for 4 times, or get at least 2 skills for short aptitude. Second condition, have at least 800 speed or have at least 800 power. That is pretty much it for her skills. I think lastly, there are skills from events. I don't know if they show it here now. They don't, but there's 2 skills from events. First one being questionable strategy. Your speed will increase in the second half of the race, but sometimes you will also become very tired. And then short distance corners for short distance. Slightly increases speed on corners. And that is pretty much it for Biko Pegasus. Honestly, I wouldn't mind using her for the CM since she is short distance specific, but I am not going to pull her just for her. So big no on pulling. I'm pretty sure no one's pulling, so hopefully that's the case. And then I believe, yeah, I already did it. This is pretty much the what is it? The support card banner that we had gotten with the Biko Pegasus banner. If I were to pull, as you can see, I'll go for El Condor Pasa or the Manhattan Cafe Wise card. But I was thinking about maybe, I'm not even gonna pull, but maybe I could also go for the Gold City Guts card or Jungle Pocket, another speed card, or even Daichi Ruby with the Power card, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's a couple good cards here, like majority. I mean, I believe is that KS Miracle? I think that's KS Miracle. Let me check. Yeah, that is KS Miracle. Yeah, with the KS Miracle Guts card, pretty sure that's good for short distance and leaders. And then, of course, there's, you know, the Measure Ramino card there. Been using it. I think the Nakayama Festa Wise card is pretty good. A lot of green skills in it. A lot of green skills. Pretty much. I think it's alright. But other than that, yeah, not really gonna do anything because it is what 10 days before the anniversary. From what I remember, when they gave the jewels on the countdown earlier, when they did the banner update. So I'm not gonna touch that at all. But with that being said, that is pretty much it for Biko Pegasus. The rest of the time, we are pretty much just gonna go over all the comments, and yeah, that'll be it for today's video. So starting off with the comments, I already had it prepared in the back. First comment is from first few comments will be from Nuz. I do see a few comments from him. So yeah, for Ultras Legends doesn't have pity, but for Legends Limited it does, but it's a crazy amount. You gotta spend, don't know of the top of my head, but it's a lot. Oh, and Dokkan Global is 8th year, and yeah, as you said, JP is currently in Addy. Yep. So that's a 9th year. And the banner characters was Broly and Gogeta Blue, right? I believe that was the one. But yeah, the fuse of Global and JP will be definitely good. Don't know which account I'll keep since I play both JB and Global Dokkan. So for me, I actually started with Global. And then later on I did start a JP account, but I decided to just focus on Global. And yeah, pretty much it. So that's what I'm going to be using. As for the next comment from Nuz, that must have been a sign of God you remembered one day before the race. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just clicked. I don't know if you guys can see it in my face or reaction. It literally just clicked in my head like, oh my gosh, I should probably schedule the race before I actually do forget. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Next comment, being honest, not ready for the CM. Same. Don't have a good great escape because half of my runs I forget the damn race, and my other two are okay but could be better. Hey, we're in the same situation. My great escape Suzuka is not there at all. And then yes, I think about half my runs as well was about forgetting the Japan Cup. And then yeah, I do have the UF7 Mihono Bourbon, but he doesn't have an S in short distance. Then I do have Sakura Bakushino at UF5, and then apparently the Eugen yesterday or the other day. So I guess it's okay, but I wouldn't mind getting a better one. And I think we would probably can do at least Mihono Bourbon and Sakura Bakushino one more time before we do the CM videos. Although, hold on, check the date. Although I think the CM starts over the weekend. I don't post on the weekend because I think it starts in the 18th JST. So that's the 17th for us. Well, yeah, for me and for us. That is Saturday. So I don't think. So basically, the first 2 days of the CM for round 1 will be done over the weekend. So on Monday's video, I know it's still basically like a couple days early, but on Monday's video, we'll pretty much to be a quick recap, and then we'll go into round 2, I think. I'll see what happens over the weekend. But on to the last comment from Nuz. What the heck happened? The last comment from Nuz. I wish that the Wise Bourbon just appeared this time. Oh wait, that's not the right one. That is Eugen's comment. Not that one, not yet. Seeing y'all play more gachas than me, I need to ask any recommendations at the moment. I play Dokkan, Legends, Genshin, and Uma. Only game I don't like is Azure Lane. Tried it, but I don't know. Just don't like it. I don't know. You could you could try games that are based off animes. That's usually one thing that catches my eye when I'm looking for other games to play. There's that, because I guess you could just search the App Store and search anime names. There's quite a couple, good amount. Like if you have seen Eminence in Shadow and you've played it or you've watched Eminence in Shadow, there is a game. I do play it myself. I believe Ren does as well. If you've seen Shield Hero, there is a Shield Hero game. I've never played it though. What else? There's a Black Clover one. Never really got into it, even though I did like the anime. I still need to finish it or catch up to it. If you do play Genshin, I don't know if you tried Star Rail, but there's Star Rail if you haven't played played it at all. But I don't know. If I just pretty much just like both of them, or all three if you want to count Impact. I don't know. I mean, there are games like Blue Archive that Nova plays. Reverse 1999. You try that one out also. Nova, Ren and I do play it as well. There's a lot. I don't really know what to recommend. These are just me saying games that I've mentioned already or played myself. Azure Lane I do play, and I personally just enjoyed it when I first played it, and now it just now it again has become more of a daily until like an event happens. Or I don't blame you for not liking it. I don't blame you. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. One way that I do is the animes. Gacha games based off animes, just like Uma. Or just simply, I just simply search the App Store and see what's on the top, what's going to be recommended to myself, or just Google it. Yeah. Or you can just try, because you can just delete it later if you don't like it. So you can just try a lot of games and see which ones interest you, and then just delete the ones that doesn't really interest you. But yeah, I don't know what really to recommend, so I'm just gonna name things that I've mentioned in the past that I have. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Sorry if it wasn't too helpful. It's just, I mean, even though the 4 games you mentioned, I have, 3 out of the 4 you've mentioned, I at least log in. Legends, I kind of just left it alone again because of what happened with the UI Goku. So yeah. Other than that, that is pretty much it from Nuz. So thank you for the comments, Nuz. Next one is from Nova. I believe there's a couple Nova comments here. Yep, there is. So the first comment from Nova says, forgot to mention that 72k with 72 support card tickets. I wish I had the support card tickets. I'm ready to embrace this anniversary. Well, you got 10 days. Got 10 days. As for 120k, well, that's just in case I run into extreme bad luck, like back-to-back pity on the Satono sisters. That's what, 60k? I guess having 120k would be a good safe number, I guess, if you want to go that far. But no, Nuds had responded saying 72 support tickets. I am only on 5 on both. Well, I have 6 here for Biko, for the characters, and I have 4, so I have 10 as well, but 6 on the character one instead. Nova had responded saying, I don't really pull on support cards, so they do stack up quite easily. Then Nuz says, I see. For me, it's reverse. I'd rather pull on support since I have the only Umas I want. McBurger, McQueen, and Satono Diamond. It's kind of hard though. Well, not really, because I'm assuming you only want to pull for McQueen and Satono Diamond? I don't know. But for Nova had responded saying, I am a big Satono Mejiro enjoyer, but I realized that I play Uma for the Umas. My Taiwanese friend said he's going to save for all support cards and insisted on using only the few starting Umas. Now, he gave up. That is not the move. For all support cards, not even all the support cards are good, so that's kind of weird to want to do that. And since he's only using the few starting Umas, nah. I may not have a good updated support cards, but I still feel like I'm doing okay at least. Nuz had responded saying, yeah, I mean, I mainly just summon on who I want, but I returned to the game like a few months ago. I used to play when it first Annie and stopped until now, so I already had some Umas. Then Nova had responded saying, I was on hiatus for half a year or so since Make a New Track came out, so I know how you feel. As for me, I've just been playing ever since the beginning. Then on to the next one. I know that I mentioned this before, but it's crazy to think that the only 2 JP gachas I play right now, Blue Archive and Uma, have their 3rd anniversary this year. All I can say is that I'm glad that I decided to just go for JP release gachas instead of waiting for the global version. You could technically do Nuz, you could technically try Blue Archive when it has the anniversary. At least you can start off with the anniversary. And then Ren had responded saying, I believe FGO had an anniversary on both regions. Interesting. Next comment from Nova. I kind of want to quit Cat Fantasy since I got destroyed by the free pulls. Well, maybe the Atelier game could fill that hole. Who really knows? Honestly? Who knows? I didn't even bother looking up the Cat Fantasy game. So I'll just stick with the Atelier game. And then the last comment from Nova says, Recon JP is gonna have their anniversary soon and I might try it out. It's like a predecessor to Blue Archive, so I should be able to get the mechanics. From what I remember, yeah, Princess Connect was pretty easy. It shouldn't be too hard to get the hang of it. But that was a long time ago. Other than that, thank you for all the comments, Nova. Next comment is from Eugen. There are 2 comments from Eugen. So first one says, I wish that the Wise Bourbon just appeared this time than earlier if they could include the L Speed card again. So I didn't have that kind of pull or not to pull. I may have used the 10 free pull if I can get Biko Pegasus during this banner due to high chance rate. Even its gold, the chances are random. Might say similar to Twin Turbo from last year anniversary. I will check what live song is Biko Pegasus on, center stage voice included. Regardless, it's fine. It means that I should stick for the 3rd anniversary and just think of the brighter side. So yeah, I decided to drop the Valentine's banner and just look forward for the future banner like Twin Turbo's new costume. There you go. She will for sure be getting another costume. Just who knows? Maybe it'll be like around the time where they released the cheerleaders and then the sports fest last year. Cheerleaders was around the first year, and then yeah, that's what I meant to say. So that will be like in a month or two, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? I could see it, but I don't know if it will be. By the way, I accidentally removed your follow to me because my mouse suddenly acted weird when clicked the remove follow button while I looked at your profile. So sorry about my blunder. I mean, and you mean over here? Oh. Oh. Well, there. There you go. While browsing random profile of other trainers, I noticed that the C rank circle is around 8k rank. So now I need to wait until next month on our rank based on accumulated fan count. Now, hopefully, hopefully I have played more this month already. Hopefully, compared to January, because I know January I slowed down a good amount. And still kind of slowed down in the beginning of February because we are pretty much halfway now. So hopefully I can change that in the second half of February. It'll be a little bit higher. Hopefully I can at least start doing the 5 runs a day. Well, we didn't get any announcements for... Did we get any announcements for the racing event for next month, for March? I think I remember Eugen saying that it was going to be different and not the LOH, so I'm not sure. Let me just scroll down as far as I can in the news and see if it was mentioned at all. Doesn't look like it, though. There's the CM again. About the next League of Heroes event. Okay, here we go. Oh, so the timing and races for the next League of Heroes will be announced in a later announcement. So, who knows? We'll see after the CM if they announce something about the next event. Should most likely be announced in the anniversary. But onto the second comment from Eugen. Wow. It seems I can go for pity points and choose Vivlos or Valentine's Cafe and pass Uma while going for the 2-star Biko Pegasus. I guess this is unexpected though. It has lower rates, but I think it's worth it to get what Uma you really like. Personally, I don't think spending 30k jewels for pity for a guaranteed pity on a character you want is worth it. I don't think so. Because I'd rather just pull like on a like the Valentine's. I'd rather pull on the Valentine's banner. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'd rather just pull on the Valentine's banner and take my chances on a general pool to get a character I want, or just get a banner character, rather than spending 30k on a 2-star banner. But if I reach pity, I get to pick someone I want. Because that's just basically going all the way to pity for their banner if you didn't get them. But you don't really, just a 2-star rate up, so it's kind of weird. But moving on with the comment, I'm hoping my luck for Biko Pegasus So I tried the one free Uma roll for today and I got a design door. Then normal Maruzensky. I wish it was Biko Pegasus instead. But it's a rainbow gate for one pull. I hope this doesn't drain my luck for anniversary, but still good. That's what I'm afraid of. Also, because my last pull was Kita. Well, my last pull was a free pull. I didn't get anything. I think I got Agnes Tachyon. But before that was Kita. So I don't know how my luck is going to be after like a whole month of not pulling. It was a month, right? Because she came out at the beginning of January. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. But that's pretty much it, the comments from Eugen. So thank you for the comments, Eugen. Next comment is from Ren. Imagine if everyone could be Great Escape. Imagine Great Escape Gold Chip. Well, it wouldn't work because it only works for Escape. Well, if they were all able to unlock Great Escape. I still don't see it. I still don't see it working. But it looks like Biko will indeed be a 2-star. Big oof. Because I don't really have to try and pull for her, since I'm confident I could get her via Ura pulls at least once. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Looks like Biko has an A in grass and E in dirt. She's a leader and betweener. No, she should be a betweener and chaser. Did I read this wrong? No, she is a betweener. Has an A and then chaser with a B, and her leader is an E. So I'm just gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, and you just read it wrong. Because you put she's a leader in betweener with a G in escape and E in chaser, and then she can run short. Wait, you're basically saying if I'm right, or you're basically saying what I went over. But you said I don't know if this is right. So when she comes out, tell me if I was right on the money. Well, you got the leader part wrong. She is an E in leader and a B in chaser. Well, you probably know now since I already went over it in the beginning of the video. Short and mile distance is correct. And yeah, that's pretty much it from what you mentioned. Oh, yeah, she is a grass runner. But yeah, you were a little wrong. Just a little wrong. So it's okay. Another reason why I'm definitely addicted is because I'm actually waiting for the Persona 5 X the Phantom. There's another Persona 5 coming out? Oh, a Persona gacha game. I heard of that. I forgot there was a gacha game. I have heard of it. And before I purchased Persona 5 Royale, and Persona 5 Strikers, I think this was before I got into Uma. Well, you're not the only one, because I do have Persona 5. I do have Persona 5 Royale. I have the Joker mask somewhere in the back. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but yeah, you won't. Because I, circle the camera. It's all the way there, but I do have it. And then Strikers, I didn't buy the physical copy, I just bought it on Steam. I think I also had a Persona 5 Strikers playthrough. I don't think I posted the final part, I'm not sure, but I did have gameplay of it. And I kind of wanted to play Persona 1 and 2. Hey, if you can. can. I'm not trying to 5-star a character, I'm just trying to get a 3-star. I forgot a 5-star is 3-stars character. The highest I have is 4-star. I was gonna say, because you said you wanted a 5-star character, so that would have been pricey. Yeah, 5-star is basically a 3-star. Well, any character could be a 5-star. So yeah, you should have just said 3-star, but it's all good. 4 stars are nice. 4 stars are like a nice minimum to like work on them seriously, I would say. Would you 5-star Dura? No. Not by pulls, I won't. Not by pulls. I will do it a long way. I will pull her and then just hope I get dupes randomly in the future. But for sure, I will at least use some goddess statues to get her to 4-star at least, and then just do that. Because I don't... Do I have any 5 stars for characters that were just pulls? That were not 2-star, 2 stars and under, or 2-star, 1-star? I don't. But yeah, pretty much. I think my Teo is close. Not the right one. I think my Teo is close. 169. 215. So yeah, I'm pretty close to getting a 5-star character for a 3-star character. I don't know if Cap is close. It's halfway through. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I wouldn't force 5-star Duro just from pulls. No, I wouldn't want to do that. If I did want to spend money and all that, probably, but no. As long as I pull her, I'm satisfied. That's all it is. Kind of a simple guy. I just want the character. Then I'll be happy. Especially as free to play in a lot of games, I'm just simply happy just pulling for them. Just like in Genshin and Star Rail, I just want it. I don't care about getting constellations or eidolons. If I do, then I do. Just like it happened with me and Farina. I was just trying to pull for a 4-star. Because I wanted to get the 4-star at least. And I got another Farina. So my Farina is C1. So let's see, where are we? I also wanted to try that Atelier game too. Even installed it once, but never went through with it. Gotta say, I don't know if they still have the pre-reg. I feel like they probably have, but 2 banners had already passed by. The first banner had Ryza and Resna. Second banner had, I think it was Sophie or Sophia, whatever it was. Forgot the other one. And then this one has the current one. I don't know if it's still, I think it's still there. Has the other character, Valeria. So yeah. It's been like what, 2 weeks? No, 3 weeks? I think 3 weeks. But moving on, I currently have 1287 gems, and when I finish the event, I'll have 1787. But we'll see. At this time, I only have 7 hours to complete the event. This was 17 hours ago. I haven't played Dokkan in a minute. Is there anything cool happening? Well, if you play the JP one, the anniversary is going on. But if you're playing global, I don't know. I normally just log in and log out. That's pretty much it. I don't necessarily do anything. Sadly, I don't necessarily do anything at the moment. When I came back to it during the... Nope. When I went back to it a couple months ago, I think it was September, I'm not too sure. When I came back to it, I decided to fix up all the LRs that I didn't finish working on. I think I still have a few more, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what's going on right now. I just know JP is going through the anniversary and all that. Yeah, FGO pity didn't always have pity. It was something they added later on. King Halo and Ruby, I'm pretty sure just hate me collectively. It's like distance themselves from me, but maybe the thing that happened with Smart Falcon will happen with them. I mean, the RNG and training is... I hate it. I hate it. I've been doing Suzuka runs for Great Escape, and I did get a UF1, but I don't think it was any good. I I wanted at least a UFI, but the last 2 or 3 were UGs, so that I'm kind of here like, but I've never watched Tower of God, but at one point I played the little gacha they had for it. I never watched either, so honestly, when I do use my 2 ints, it's like it's low. But yeah, I'll try that out. 3 speed, 1 power, 1 wise. Really? What are the 2 wise cards you're using? I don't know if you mentioned that, but huh, that's interesting. Because usually when I have 2, I'm like pretty much for sure should get at least 1200. At least that's how I feel, but luck for randomly trying to pull ace. I was training her. Oh, that's what you meant. Well, we'll see what happens. I was training her and she had S short. Ooh, but I wasn't able to get her wise past 1080. Kind of acceptable. 1,000's not bad. It's about 1,100. It's not bad. I don't really skip stuff, but that anime, I don't know what it was. It kind of pissed me off a little. There has been a couple anime that either made me cringe so hard or pissed me off, but I just powered through it. Pretty sure Nova knows the first anime in the top of my head right now, but I'll let him put in his comment to see if he actually got it right. An hour-long video feels like I haven't seen one of those in a minute. I would have to say it was probably an hour long, because I think I slowed down my pace a bit. And then there were a good amount of comments, so it's all good. It'll happen once in a while. It's okay, because once we get like a scenario that pretty much takes the whole 3 years instead of it like cutting it down in half as it feels like in Lark, because Lark is an easy 25-30 minutes, but like was it Grandmasters was like 45 to an hour for one training. So if the next training scenario is about 45 to an hour again, then those comments will be perfectly fine. So I'm not tripping or anything. Plus I'm used to the whole hour-long videos from the past, so we're good. Yeah, Ruby has 20 power bonus and 10 int bonus. Yeah, usually with like a growth rate bonus and I'm usually confident I should at least get 1,100 with 1, but I can still get 1,200 with 1, so I don't know. I already maxed out North Flight. I just got to get 1 million points at the time of this comment. I have 624,565 points. Jeez, actually, how much? I wonder how much stamina you use or how many training runs you did. I can't wait until they put more fragments into the French shop. Now that I bought out Haru, I just wish on this next support card free pull banner that I'll be able to get at least 1 SSR. Well, that would be in the anniversary, so we'll see what happens there. Cool. I can't wait to use Air Messiah. I just don't know when they will. Maybe they can be released after the anniversaries, like 1x1, maybe. Keep going with the videos, dude. For me, I kind of like to put myself in the game, if that makes sense. So in every game I've played with, gender choice has been female. Except for the one exception of Star Rail, since I saw everyone using Stell. I decided on Callus, and I'm glad I could. If I could change to Lumine to Ether, I definitely would. I just personally just want to be... it's been a long time, like even a long time ago. Throughout my video game history, if they gave me an option to pick a female character, I'll most likely pick it. Most likely. I think in Genshin though, a lot of people use Ether more than Lumine though. So, or Lumine, whatever. So, And then Ren had added a few more in the replies saying, I tried that setup with Ruby, but for some odd reason, it feels like it's not going quite right. I feel like I'm on the right track, but I keep getting UG2 Ruby. I was able to finish the event with 1 hour left on it. That was a lot. Phew, I'm finally done. Now time to finish reverse. You should be good for reverse though. There's still a couple more days for it, but there are like, well, the left arm of Shamane shouldn't be too hard. Just a puzzle. And then the other one is not that hard either. One where you're just controlling it by steps and all that. I don't know how to call it, what to call it. And then there's the other one, which I did check. I didn't beat the last one, so I need to try and beat that last one. I think it was stage 12. I don't know. Or no, 20, I think. And then the last reply. Looks like I finished off with 2,777 gems. And these anniversary events and missions are pretty cool. I have to admit, love the shop too. That is pretty much it from Ren. Thank you for the comments, Ren. And last two comments before I go over them. I'm gonna just refresh the comments to see if I missed any. Doesn't look like I did. So first comment from Tanoki. Yeah, I found it odd that the bait banner right before the Annie is relatively limp. A 2-star certainly deviates from all expectations. Maybe people have been reading too much into things. And despite all the patterns, it has only been a small sample of Annie. Half Annies. Well, I mean, I did say it was going to be a short distance character because of the CM. And it became Biko Pegasus, which I also did say. So I'd say I was pretty spot on from what I was predicting. Based on the patterns that I know about the game. So it's been pretty good. Not like Cheese though, because Cheese be predicting like every banner, but I haven't seen him in a hot minute. I don't know if he got stuck playing Baldur's Gate or any other games that he hasn't played, but I haven't seen him in a minute. I think pretty much around the same time when Ren stopped commenting for a while, Cheese did as well. So I don't know what's up. But if the Annie support banners are underwhelming, I actually wouldn't mind that as much. Snipe Duramente then consistently maintains 60k and eventually 90k carats to be ready for any banner. I don't know. Usually the anniversary support card banners are the good ones, as what Nova also noticed from the half anniversary. So yeah, usually the anniversary banners are the good ones because one, you have to get the training scenario. Well, I say have to, only because it's better to have it at level 30 on your possession than borrowing it. The reason why I say that is because my reason as well is I'd rather have the flexibility to use a friend card of whatever, whether it's speed, guts, wise, stamina, or I guess I don't have to since I still have my Super Creek. But I'd rather be able to have a flexible friend card to borrow rather than just using it for the friend card, or was it group card? One of those two. I think we should be getting a group card this time. I think. I'm not too sure. Because from what I realized, the anniversaries would release a group card, and then the half anniversaries would release a friend card. At least that's what I noticed from the past half and normal anniversaries. Because when we got Grand Live, that's when we got the Light Hello friend card, and that was a half anniversary. And it was the same thing for Alharu Cup. And the first half anniversary, that was when we got our first friend card. I forgot her name already. I think her name was Rico. Was it Rico? I'm gonna check. Yeah, Riko Kashimoto. But yeah. So if that pattern is gonna stay true to what it is, then we should be getting another group card. Because in last year's anniversary we got the Grandmasters one, where they got 3 goddesses. Then on to the second comment, nice and simple. Seems like every Uma isn't a spark. I knew the 2-star Uma release was too poor a bait. Yeah, the fact that it was 2-star was already poor enough. Still, easy skip though, yeah. Definitely an easy skip. I honestly... I feel bad for those who actually would pull though, because it's weird to me that you would do this for Biko Pegasus as a 2-star. 3-star I'd understand, but as a 2-star, nah. Even for the pity, I mean, it's not worth it to just go all the way to pity just so you can pick a character that you want. I'd rather just take my chances getting spooked. So that's that. Other than that, thank you for the comments, Tanoki. Oh wait, you added another comment literally 1 minute ago. Before I say thank you, let me go over this. The twin turbo build is probably 1 speed, 3 guts, and 1 int and May, by the way. Guts builds are very common build to make high rank Uma. Well, I want to make a high rank Uma, but I don't want to, you know, do it that way. Like, yeah, I could probably just do like the whole wise thing that people did in the past. Or I guess guts build now. But like, I want to get a UE off like an actual like setup. But since Twin Turbo does have 1 speed, maybe 3 guts wouldn't be a bad option. But it also depends, because obviously if I'm going to run Twin Turbo as a Great Escape, then I would most likely want to run a stamina card instead. And with stamina working on guts, I necessarily wouldn't want to run 3 guts cards at that point. Maybe 1 at most, maybe. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll probably give it a shot just for fun, just to see how it ends up being. But if I don't end up like getting a really high speed or maxing it out, then I probably won't go for it. I'll probably just tweak it around. That's just my personal opinion. But other than that, thank you for the comments, Tanoki, Yujin, Ren, Nuz, and Nova. Tomorrow's video should be, like I said, Mihono Bourbon, and then on Friday it should be what the last Sakura Bakashino one, because like I said, the weekend is most likely where the CM starts, because it starts on the 18th AST, so 17th at night for me. So yeah, we'll figure it out later on. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much going to be the end of this video. So if you did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below to let me know that you guys didn't pull on the banner. I only say that because I don't want you guys to be using your gems on a 2-star banner, especially since the anniversary is right there. I mean, I know pretty much everyone that had commented on the video so far are most likely not pulling, judging from what I read. So yeah, pretty much as a measure to everyone, just don't pull on this banner. Even though the pity may sound tempting, but is it worth it? I say no, it's not. I'd rather, if you're gonna pull, I'd rather pull here. If you're willing to pull on for support cards, I'd rather pull here. Or like the El Condor Speed card, or the Manhattan Cafe Wise card, maybe the Daiichi Ruby Power card, Jungle Pocket, or even the Gold City Guts card for mile distance, or the Chaos Miracle for short distance. There's that. So I'd rather go here than here if you're thinking about spending your gems, but or jewels. Other than that, I ain't touching this banner except for the free pulls that they're giving. If I somehow get her off the free pull, then so be it. If I get Eugen's luck and somehow pull a Rainbow Gate 3-star character, I can only hope that it's someone that I haven't gotten in the past. And there's quite a list of that. Well, it could just start with Ace, then we can go with Festival Teo, Crown, and Cheval. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. But other than that, just comment whatever y'all want to talk about. Anime, video games, or any other things. Ask me any questions or anything like that. And also, if you guys haven't joined the circle, like I said in the beginning of the video, the circle ID card should be on the screen right now. If you guys want to join, just simply search for the circle and click join, and you should be automatically approved. So yeah, so if you guys feel like joining, there you go. But with that being said, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.